In today's tutorial, you'll learn how to crochet this cute and wonderful palazzo pants. I'll be taking you step by step for absolute beginners, and I mean it is very easy. Now, this is a command I received from one of my very favorite clients. She wanted me to produce this image that you see on the screen, and I thought of taking you along the tutorial. And we're going to crochet these pants in two major steps. The first step, we're going to create two identical separate decks. Okay, the decks will be separate from the beginning, and later on we're going to proceed in bringing both pieces together to form our one pant. And yes, I'll be taking you step by step, so get all your materials and let's get started. Salam crocheters, welcome to my channel ZOE CROCHETR, and I want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for liking and sharing, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel ZOE CROCHETR. And I also want to say a big thank you to all of my members. Thank you for your monthly support. God bless you. Now commit your work to the Lord and your plans shall be established. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Okay, we're going to begin, and these are the materials that we're going to need. We're going to need our stitch markers, we're going to need our darning needles, our scissors, we're going to need a measurement, very important, a measuring tape, very important. And I'm working with this hook, the 3mm size hook. And now this is the yarn I'm working with. It's a 3-ply yarn, and I used approximately 500 grams of yarn to make these pants, like seriously. And I just want to mention that I mixed my yarn, acrylic and cotton. So yes, I mixed them both. I have to just do what I have. So I need to start creating our slip knot. And this ring, we're just going to insert a hook. And we're going to start with a very long chain, and this chain is the length of our dress. So to make a chain, and for my project I chained around 287 chains, but for this we are just going to do a sample, so we're going to chain 57 chains. So let's go. To make a chain, you want to yarn over and pull through. That's one, yarn over and pull through, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to repeat this process until you have the length that you need for your dress. And for the sample that we are working with, I will chain a total of 57 chains. Okay, so just keep on working. Okay, here we are. We've completed our 57 chains. I want to mention that this chain is the length of your pant. Okay, this is the total length of your pant. I'll be inserting on the screen the various measurements for the pant. Yes, so we're going to work in two pairs, and both two pairs must have the same length. So this is our length. Now let's start a pattern. Now we are creating this dress with a mesh stitch. So to start, we're going to skip 4 chains. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th we're going to make a double crochet. So to make a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook in that 5th stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull out 2 loops. You're left with 2 loops, yarn over and pull out 2 loops. This is a double crochet. And next we're going to chain 1. You're going to skip 1 chain, and into the next chain you're going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, and into the next chain insert your hook and make a double crochet. Next, chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 chain, into the next chain you make a double crochet. Go ahead and chain 1. I'm going to repeat this same sequence all through this row. So you're going to yarn over, skip 1 chain, and then into the next chain you make a double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, and this is our repeat row. Okay, so we're going to repeat this pattern all through, and I'll meet you at the end of this chain. Okay, so keep on working. Now when we work our we get at this end here, we have 4 stitches left. 1 2 3 4. This is what we're going to do. We have already done our last double crochet and already chain 1, so yarn over, and you're going to skip this chain, and you're going to have 3 stitches left. 1 2 3. Come in that stitch, you make a double crochet, yarn over, into the next chain, make a double crochet, yarn over, and into the last chain, make a double crochet. Good. And your row should end like this with 3 double crochet, and this is how our row number 1 should look like. And this is going to be the bottom of our dress. Now we're going to start at row number 2. You want to turn your work, come in that first stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull out 2 loops. We're going to make another one. Now you can see we have 2 loops, 1 2. Insert your hook in the first loop, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull out 2 loops. This is going to represent our first double crochet. Now on that double crochet, yarn over and make a double crochet, yarn over. On the third, make a double crochet. After our 3 double crochet at the end here, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to repeat our chain stitch, yarn over and make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, and you're going to repeat this sequence, all through this row, and I'll meet you at the end here. Okay, so keep on watching. We're going to complete this row together. We have this double crochet. Go ahead and make your last double, make this double crochet, chain 1. Now remember in the beginning we skipped 4 chains, right? So you're going to count 1 2 3, and in that third chain, you're going to yarn over and make your last double crochet on that chain. And this is how we complete our row number 2. At the end of row number 2, your box will look like this. Now we're going to begin our third row, and this is from here, this is just going to be our repeat pattern. So turn your work, and we're going to always start the same way. We're going to repeat what we did in row number 2. Chain 1, yarn over, into the next stitch, you make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, and yep, you're just going to repeat this same sequence all through, and I'll meet you at the end of this row that we're going to do next. Okay, so keep on working. You can see it's really a very easy pattern, right? Okay, we're going to complete this row together, yarn over, and to do the last double crochet, so you're just going to come here on top of that stitch, insert your hook there. Now for the person that wants to change color, yarn over and pull out 2 loops, and you pause here. Now you're going to bring in your second color and bring that tail in front. I've already fastened up my yarn, and bring the next color. So you're going to hold the next color like this and just come with it from behind like this. and you yarn over and bring it inside your work. This is how we're going to change our color. And you just go ahead and pull that your chain 1 just to secure that work. Chain 1, and now you turn your work. And we're going to start the next row while repeating our same sequence. Insert your hook, and I want to secure that heel and come. And the next stitch is a double crochet. This is the bottom of our dress. And now you're going to repeat your mesh pattern. Chain 1 double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, chain 1, and yep. So we're just going to repeat this sequence all through, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, here we are. We have completed our work, and from here this is just going to be our repeat row. Now I want to draw your attention on something. We can see that this is a merge stitch, and you can see that as we are working, the work is shrinking inside. Are you seeing it? So I'll advise you, when you're doing your starting chain, make it much more longer than your actual measurement. Okay, so I'll advise you to add 10 more centimeters to your starting chains. Okay, 10 more centimeters to your starting chains. That will greatly help you, so you'll be sure to have the exact measurement. Now that being said, I've already given you the length of the dress. Now we are working on achieving the width of our pants, our width. Okay, and I'll be inserting the various measurements of the width on the screen. Now we are just going to keep on working on developing this. Okay, and I'll meet you along the way, and I'll teach you how to work on this crotch area. We're going to shape the crotch area and proceed our work. Okay, so just keep on working and make sure you respect your measurement. Okay, here we are. We have completed the first part of our pants, and we have achieved our width, and we are okay with that. Now the next part of our work, we need to create the crotch area, right? So this is what you can see here. So we are going to do some slanting reductions here at the side here, and this is going to help us form our crotch. So this is going to be a crotch, that is the leg opening. So for this area, we're going to reduce, and we need, for our crotch area, we're going to need a total of 28 centimeters. 28 centimeters, you can see 28 centimeters, and this 28 centimeters is the standard measurements for most ladies. The standard measurement for 28 centimeters. I'm just going to go ahead and mark that stitch. So you want to insert the stitch marker in that stitch and just keep it there. Okay, the stitch needs to be marked. Now we're going to start our reductions. Now let's start our reduction. So you can see this is where we marked it, so we're going to start up here. So you're just going to go ahead on the top of that first stitch, and of course if you're not changing colors, you don't need to do this, but that's because I've been changing my colors, so I have to do this. I'm going to chain 1. Once we chain 1, we're going to go back in that same stitch and make a single crochet. This is our first reduction. Next, chain 1 and come over to the next stitch and make a single crochet, not a double crochet. A single crochet, chain 1, come over to the next stitch and make a single crochet, chain 1, come over to the next stitch and make a single crochet, chain 1, and now into the next stitch you're going to just repeat your pattern, your mesh pattern. Make a double crochet, chain 1 and make a double crochet, chain 1, and let me show you what we're doing. You see, we reduced 4 stitches in the beginning, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you're going to repeat this. You're just going to repeat your mesh pattern. You're just going to repeat your pattern, your double crochet chain 1. You repeat, you work until you get here at this end here, okay, at the bottom of your work. Then you work and come back up here. You work and get here, and when you have 5 stitches left, you wait for me and I'll meet you there. Okay, when you have 5 stitches left, that is 1 2 3 4 5. When you have 5 stitches left up here, I'll meet you here and tell what you have to do next. Okay, so just keep on working. Okay, here we are. We have worked until we have come to this other end, and of course we have a total of 5 stitches. So you can see 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, and now to begin the next row, we are going to come in this 5th stitch and make a single crochet in that 5th stitch. So insert your hook and make a single crochet, make a single crochet, and chain 1 and turn our work. Now we're going to begin our row number 3, and we're going to do the same number of reductions that we did here at the beginning. So we're going to reduce 4 stitches in this row number 3. So come to that next stitch and make a single crochet, chain 1, that's the 1st stitch, a 2nd stitch, into the 3rd stitch, make a single crochet and chain 1, and into the 4th stitch, make a single crochet and chain 1. And now you're just going to repeat with your pattern. So make a double crochet now, chain 1 into the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, double crochet, and chain 1. So right now you're going to work, you're just going to complete this row number 3. You work and come down, right down here, and you work and you come back up here, and I'll meet you up here when we have 5 stitches left. 5 stitches left, and now we're going to repeat what we did here. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, here we are, number 4. When we get here also, we're going to skip 5 stitches. You can see 1 2 3 4 and 5 stitches. We're going to repeat what we did here in row number 2. So I'm just going to go in that number 5 stitch. So we'll come in this number 5 stitch and we make a single crochet, chain 1, and turn our work to begin a row number 5. And in this row number 5, we're going to repeat what we did in row number 2. Okay, we're going to make a reduction in a total of 4 stitches, 1 2 3 and 4. So you come in the next stitch and make a single crochet, chain 1, into the 2nd stitch you make a single crochet, chain 1, into the 3rd stitch you make a single crochet, you chain 1, into the 4th stitch you make a single crochet, and you chain 1. And into the next stitch now you're just going to go ahead and repeat your pattern. You make a double crochet, chain 1, make a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet, chain 1. So this is just going to be a repeat row. We're going to be alternating between these two rows, and yes, you must always remember to move your stitch marker forward. So this is where we marked it. You must always, important to always move your stitch marker. Okay, so you're going to do your reductions. You're going to be reducing until you get where you have your stitch marker and you stop it. Now in case you get there and you don't have the 5 stitches, not the 4, just do the reductions with the stitches you have. So just keep on working, and I'll meet you at the end of our reductions and we're going to proceed our work. Okay, so keep on working. Okay, here we are. We have completed our reduction, and of course this is measuring 28 centimeters. You can see we have a total of 28 centimeters here, and I did my reductions for a total of 9 rows. Okay, 9 rows. Now you have to do you have to reduce on both corners. So you can see this corner here and this corner here, and you must respect the same number of rows of reductions. It's the same measurement. Here we have 28 centimeters, and here also we have a total of 28 centimeters. And remember this part down here, no reduction on this other down part. So right now your work should be looking like this. Once both sides are already, once we've completed our reductions on both sides, we're going to go ahead to join the legs. So you're going to fold your work like this. Okay, we're going to join our work. I'm going to join our work from the wrong side. Okay, and here we have our working yarn. So you want to just pull that inside. So you want to go ahead and pull the tail and insert your hook on this other stitch here and make a slip stitch to connect both ends. And now you're going to come here in this chain one space and make sure you're working also in this other chain one space and make a single crochet. On the stitch, insert your hook. On the other stitch on this other side, insert your hook and you make a single crochet. In this chain one space, insert your hook. In this other chain one space behind here, insert your hook and you make a single crochet. Come on the stitch, insert your hook, and on the stitch on the other side, insert your hook. You go ahead and make a single crochet. And this chain one space, insert your hook, and you must make sure that your work aligns perfectly. Come here, insert your hook, and this is the only sequence we're going to repeat. We're going to repeat this. We're going to repeat this. So this is going to be on the wrong side of our work, and by the time we flip our work, we're going to have something like this. Okay, so you're just going to repeat this sequence until you get here on the bottom here. Okay, so you're going to just keep on working and I'll meet you here. And when we get here in this last stitch here, so we're just going to go ahead and insert a hook, and in the last stitch insert a hook, and go ahead and make a single crochet, chain one, and fasten off your yarn. And here you're going to allow a long tails that can help you within your ends. So you want to go ahead and use your darning needle and just insert the yarn inside. And just go back and secure the tail before fastening it up your yarn. I have a detailed tutorial on my channel where I teach you how to fasten off your yarn. You use both your hook, the two methods, how to fasten off your yarn using the hook and the needle. Good. And once this is secured, I'm just going to go ahead and fasten off your yarn. And of course, if you went ahead to change color like me, you'll be having this kind, something like this. So go ahead and sew in your ends, just expecting the same measure. So you sew in your ends, sew it before you cut it off. It's more secure like that. So once this is ready, one leg is already ready. Now you know you need 2 pieces of this, right? So need 2 pieces of this for our pants to be complete. You need 2 pieces of this, and so go ahead and complete this. And yes. Okay, in order to join our work, you're going to lay down one part like this, and you come and lay down the second part. Just put it closer to it like this. Okay, and now you take the parts that are facing each other, the parts that are on top, that'll be, yep, and just do like this. Okay, and now you want to insert your hook in that first stitch, and this other side also insert your hook in that first stitch. Here we have our yarn. You just need to go in and make a slip stitch, and you bring that tail in front, and you chain one to secure that tail. And now we can start. You go back in that same space, in that same stitch, go there and make a single crochet, make a single crochet. We're going to be, and make sure that you're joining your work from the wrong side, just as we did in the body. We're still working this other side. So we're going to repeat what we did here. You come in that chain one space, come in that chain one space, and make a single crochet. You come in that single crochet, in the other single crochet, you make a single crochet, Okay, so you know the pattern already. You're just going to repeat this. So you're just going to repeat making this single crochet until you get here where we stopped here. Okay, so keep on doing your single crochet and you get here, and we have this last stitch here. Just go there and on this other side make a single crochet and come here. You can see the first stitch where it started the single crochet on this other line. Come here and come on this other side on that first stitch, and now here just make a slip stitch, chain 1 and fasten up here, and yep, and we're going to have something like this. It's really very beautiful, and this is how it's going to look on the right side. Now you're just going to repeat this same procedure for this. Oh wow, that's beautiful. For this other side. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and join both ends, do your single crochet. Now meet you for the next part. We're going to give a beautiful definition here on our waistline. You can see that waistline is really too wide. We need to arrange it. Okay, so keep on working. Oh wow, this is amazing. I mean, can you see that slanting effect? It's beautiful, right? Man, oh god. So now we are working, we have turned our work, and this is where you're going to decide which is going to be your back and which is going to be your front. So you're just going to eyeball and just mark the two sides like this. Okay, mark the two sides, and we're going to do some increases just for the back. Okay, so you want to come in this first stitch here. So this is the half of our waist circumference. Okay, so this is the half here. Just go there in that stitch and it's such a hook, and bring your yarn. And here you're going to chain 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this chain 4 is going to represent a double crochet plus a chain 1 space. Okay, and now you're going to come in that next space. Now you're going to do a double crochet. So on this line we're just going to repeat our pattern: chain 1, yarn over, chain 1, chain 1, okay, we're just going to repeat this, and you're going to stop here where you have the stitch marker. Okay, so keep on working, and once you get at this end here, just take off your stitch marker and make the last double crochet. Okay, and you're going to turn your work, and I will always start the way I start my row. Okay, and you go ahead and chain 1, and in the next stitch you're just going to repeat your pattern. So you're going to repeat this, and I'll meet you here. And once you get at the end of this row, you remember we did 4 chains, so you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and in the third chain you're going to make a double crochet. Make sure you're working on that double crochet. Alright, good. And you're going to chain 1 and fasten up your yarn. Good, we are done with this part. And I'm sure you'll be wondering why the increase, because this is the back part. What do you call this part? Is it boot or butt? The butt. Boy. And I'm sure you're wondering why we did the increase just behind. That's because, one, you can see we want the butt area to have more space so it will fit our client perfectly. Now let's come now and work. We're going to, the next part of our work, we're going to work on the waist circumference. So go ahead, I will just insert my hook. You see where we did the joining? I'll go there, insert my hook there, And unlike before, we're going to be working here but in half double crochets. Okay, so yarn over and into the same space, go ahead and make 1/2 double crochet. A double crochet, you have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull off 3 loops, yarn over, and just come here. In here you're going to make 1 double crochet, in here you make 2, 1 2 1 2, and I'm going to repeat this all through. You can see that waist is very wide, so by the time we do this row, it's going to bring our work together. So you want to go ahead right now, so yarn over and into the next stitch, you make 1/2 double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, you make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2. Yarn over into the next stitch, make 1/2 double crochet, into the next you make 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, make 1 here, 1 here, and into the next go ahead and make 2, 1 and 2. So you're just going to repeat this sequence all through, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so just keep on working. And now once you get here, we'll do that increase on the back row, yarn over, come here and make a 1/2 double crochet, yarn over into the next stitch, make a 1/2 double crochet. Okay, and now you're just going to repeat your pattern on 1, and here you make 2. Okay, so just keep on working. So when you get here, you come in that first 1/2 double crochet and you make a slip stitch. And now to begin the next row, you're just going to chain 2, and in each of these 1/2 double crochet of the previous row, we're going to be making a front post and a back post double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in that 1/2 double crochet and make a front post 1/2 double crochet, yarn over into the next, you're going to make a back post double crochet, yarn over into the next, you're going to make a front post double crochet, yarn over into the next, make a back post double crochet, and into the next make a front. And our work is going to look like this, and we are just going to repeat this all through, and I'll meet you at the end here. So keep on working. And when we get at the end of those first row, go on that first stitch and make a slip stitch. And here we're going to begin our row number 2. This is the last row. Okay, so you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and in the front post double crochet, you're going to make a front post 1/2 double crochet, 1/2 double crochet. And in the back post, you're going to make a back post 1/2 double crochet, nothing complicated. In the front post 1/2, you make a front post 1/2 double crochet, make a back post 1/2 double crochet. Yep, and this is the only thing we're going to repeat all through this row, and this is going to be our last row. Okay, so keep on working. Here we are, we've completed, and this is how our waist kind of looks like. Now just go ahead and make a very long chain, and we're going to insert it. So you're just going to come here in the middle here, and let's go. So so we have a middle here, so just go ahead and bring in your okay, and we're just going to go ahead and just continue. So you can see I'm going in like this. So you're just going to go this, or you're just going to go all around with your chain, and that'll be that. Okay, Oh yep. And at the end we're going to have something like this, and we'll pull. Can you see that? That is amazing. And yep, thank you so very much for working with me. And yes, as I said in the beginning, it's a complete set, and we have the full tutorial of the shirt on our YouTube channel, ZOE CROCHETR. I'll be sending the image of the tutorial here, and I'll be dropping the link to this tutorial in the description box below, so do want to check it at the end of this tutorial. And I want to also say a big thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you so very much for liking and sharing. I see my tutorials being watched on WhatsApp and Facebook. It's great thanks to you, and I've come to say a big thank you. And I want to say a massive thank you to all of my members. Thank you so very much for your monthly support. Thank you for supporting our channel. It means a lot to me. God bless you. Now we have a massive project coming just for the members. If you want to join our membership, we have a link in the description box below. So at the end of this tutorial, click the link and join. We're going to launch a massive project just for members. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, do want to subscribe, and each time you subscribe, always turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my tutorials. And yes, if you're still at home mom like me, I encourage you to work from home, and I pray God bless the work of your hands. Now if there's anything you want us to work on next time, write in the comment section below, and we're going to do that by the grace of God. I'll meet you to the next tutorial. God bless us, God keep us, and prosper the work of our hands. Shalom.